Yo guys, what is happening? Welcome back to Total Games and welcome to another episode of the Minecraft Modded City Let's Play series. We're back here again. I'm up here in the, I guess this isn't technically Pacific Palisades in real Los Angeles. This is like a little, or I guess it is technically Pacific Palisades. Yeah, because just around the corner. I don't know. It's a little beach town basically. And like hill town, I guess, because it looks over the beach. But yeah, and I'm hanging out here. Why am I hanging out here? That's a very good question. I have no idea. I was just driving down the highway, and I totally forgot that we even built this place. This house right here, can't remember if I built this on camera or not, but I think it turned out awesome. It's a really cool looking house. This one down here again, nice Italian style mansion. Let's head over though back to the regular city. I made some great work and some progress I want to share with you guys, and then I want to get into building an office building for a day. Something that we haven't done in a little while, so I'm excited about it. But let's just head into the town so we can check out what's going on. You know what? I'm actually drive with you guys there and drive. Yeah, whatever. But fly with you guys there because, I mean, there's so much detail work going on here, and I get it that it's not to everybody's style and whatever and blah blah. But I think for this scale of Minecraft and what we've been able to accomplish here, it looks really cool. Obviously, I was talking to Dark the other day about the roads that we got going on here, and yeah, he criticizes them a lot. I get it. I know they could be better. But I mean, come on, they're not that bad, are they? I don't know. They do the trick, I think. So and it's easy. I don't like spending hours and hours on roads like he does, and I totally respect all the road work that they do, and it's insane and incredible. Watch you show me some crazy curves. But no, I go for the basic simple stuff here that allows us to expand very quickly and whatnot. So. What do we want to share? Last episode we were working on this really cool house, and you'll notice that in between there, I've gotten some work done here on some buildings. So if we look here, this is the bookstore that we built a little while back. I've put a building right here, which is going to be a little clothing store. I've got another building right here, which I'm not really sure what it's going to be yet, but it'll be something. And then another one right here, and you'll notice that it comes up around here. I should have gone the other way, actually. Let's go the other way. Got a couple buildings starting to get laid out over on this side, but no, if we go up here, you can start to see there'll be buildings all on this side here as well. But these are all little shops. So I've got this one right here. I've got another one right here. This is going to be an ice cream store. I know that for a fact. And then there's another little birch one. We'll get to that in a second. Because if we walk down, there's a nice little pathway in between. It was kind of a weird intersection. And I think this works. I think it does. So nice little pathway in between here. Maybe like a little steakhouse or a little restaurant here. And then you walk down this little pathway. You can enter in the backside of this store. There's some little park benches. A little, green area for kids to play in. A little tree. This building, obviously unfinished, but these are all relatively small stores. This building up here is pretty cool as well. And then we've got this one at the end here with a little staircase down. So I'm really happy with how this is turning out and how it's looking. I mean, that's a complete block right there. And if we get lots and lots more of those going, I'm going to be very happy. In terms of houses, I haven't done anything except for clean things up. I've added some grass that was missing all along here and kind of filled in this road finally. So this road is now supported. It was floating a little while ago, so now it's all pretty much all done. Yeah, it looks fine. Over here, I've just, again, drawn this out over to here and built all this up with grass, but nothing else really. I want to make some changes to this highway before we continue with it. So I'm actually going to take this apart, basically, and expand on it. After, again, looking at the highway that Dark was showing me the other day, first thing that I want to do is I want to add, like, a HOV lane on the side. Not an HOV lane. What are they called? Just like an emergency vehicle lane on the side here, maybe 3 blocks out, and then I want to do another white line there, maybe. I'm not sure, but we'll figure that all out. But this is not going to be the final version yet, so we're going to keep working on this highway. And yeah, that's basically everything that I wanted to share in today's video. So I was talking about an office building at the beginning. That's what we're going to be working on. So let's go ahead and find a good spot for that, and then we'll start working. I'm almost tempted to turn this area here into either one of two things: a box store or a bunch of little houses. And then we're going to have another commercial unit right there at the corner, but then probably more houses going this way. So we might make this little housing district. I'm not sure. However, there is now roads expand over here. I don't think I shared this with you guys either, but I have put some roads up over here. And just on the back side of this building, I think will be the perfect spot for a nice little office tower. So I'm going to fill in this grass, and then we'll get going. Let me just fill this all out into the corner here, make it look all nice. We'll have to build the sidewalks and everything out afterwards. But for right now, this will do. Also, very soon, and maybe in the next couple episodes, we're going to be starting on the tunnel for this highway. The next street after this one, or maybe this one, I can't remember, is going to be Santa Monica Boulevard, technically, which will go right into the pier. Or I guess the street next to Santa Monica Boulevard was. Maybe this is Santa Monica Boulevard. I'm not sure. I have a map somewhere or plans somewhere for it. But yeah, so we'll be able to do that tunnel that goes under the pier, all that fun stuff. Basically kind of basing it off the Los Angeles map and the real Los Angeles map all at once. And again, the whole city is supposed to be inspired by it, for anybody that's confused as to what we're doing here. And hopefully we accomplish that I think it's turned out pretty good so far. It's going to be inspired by it. It's not going to be perfect, obviously. I'm not trying to make a one-to-one by any means. I'm definitely adding a lot of my own kind of things in here. And I'm hoping it'll turn out awesome. And I'm using World Edit, which makes this like 10 times more fun for me because I had never used World Edit before starting on this map. And I'm addicted to it now. I don't even know if I could go back to regular Minecraft at this point. I'm sure other people that use World Edit feel like that as well. But it's way too much fun. I really want to be cautious not to destroy the redstone here on our safe that we were checking out last episode. If we could build this over to here somehow. I'm sure it's fine. Maybe, yeah, it's fine. Okay, good. Okay, so this block's all filled in now, and I want to get started on the office building. It's going to be a very simple design. That's kind of why I was doing a little bit of talking here. Not to fill in the video, but actually I wanted to show you guys that stuff. But no, it's going to be helpful because this is not going to take us very long. However, it might help some of you guys if you want to come up with a very simple design for an office. So let's do it. I'm not going to use gray, actually, because I feel like we just use that. Ooh, this cyan could be really cool. I'm going to come out here quite a ways. We'll start maybe right here, and that's 3 blocks out, which is perfect because that's where I want to put the entrance to a store, possibly. So how do we want to do this? Kind of really thinking of improv in this one and just kind of going for it. You know, a reasonable size that I see fitting. That's kind of a weird one, but it kind of works at the same time. Obviously, we have some room back here, so I kind of want to use that. What if we went to here and then we fit one more building in here in the corner? That's not bad. 159-9, I believe. Nope, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for 251-9. And bam, what do we think about that for a size? We can definitely fit one more building in there on the corner or some parking. In fact, you know what? Why don't we just skip the whole idea of another building in there because I don't think that we're going to be able to pull it off very nicely. And let's just leave room for a parking lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, we could do a double parking lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roughly 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll bring the building to here, I think. In fact, we'll make it even one block back so we can do some grass. You know, I haven't thought this one through fully. If we have that there, and then I want to do some grass layers there, let's just figure out this parking lot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That would go like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 would go like that. And that only gives us 4 in the middle. So if we could just move this back 1 block, that should be good. Yeah, that's definitely doable. Okay, cool. Let's just do that because there's no way we're going to fit a building. Well, we probably could have, but we're not going to bother. So now you're probably saying, okay, looks kind of cool, but what's the plan here? I'm actually going to expand it out by 1 block this way. And then 1 block on the front. Technically, none of this is necessary, but in order to have the 3 blocks there, and what I want to do, it's going to need to be like this. Okay, so now the plan is to go around here and basically put in 3 tall columns on the inside here. And then I'm going to connect these guys like so. We'll replace air with 95 like that. We'll do this on all 4 corners. I'm going to actually put some supports in here to make it look more realistic. That's one thing that I've realized, that obviously, like, the most important thing of any skyscraper is supports. Now, on the residential ones, not as big a deal. But if you ever go one of those big open concept office buildings, they often have these big supports kind of running through the entire buildings. So what we're going to do here is just sort of replicate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we'll go there. Maybe this one's too wide, actually. That one's 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe. We got a too wide center there, which is not a big deal. But we could change that, I guess. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to change that because that's just going to drive me nuts. All right, we will just make a slight adjustment to the building here. No big deal. And bam. Okay, so all this really did was change this. So we're going out 1 here. Then we're just going to go to the middle, which I'm not sure which that is anymore. Actually, just got to move these along. Okay, that looks cool. One other thing that I want to do is actually now replace these all with white concrete. Coolio, that's looking pretty good. And now we can go ahead and add some torches there. Now what I'm actually thinking is just connecting these all with glass like so. Yes. Ignoring the entrance for a second. Let's move these all out by 1. I know I'm just making this more complicated than it has to be by adding all these different pillars and whatnot. But I think it's going to add to the total aesthetic of the building overall. So this should look pretty cool. And then we'll just go along here and add all these guys in here. And dang it, I used quartz. No. Now you replace the quartz with concrete. So 251 and bam. Okay, pretty happy with that design overall. We're just going to go ahead now and grab the 2 corners and start cloning it up. Or should I say copying up. I think what we'll do is copy it from right here. And we'll just do something like this. Okay, that worked. That's good. Oh, I definitely messed that one up. No? Huh, cool, it worked. I was thinking 4 stories for this, and that one got messed up. Maybe we go 5. What do you guys think? We're going 5, I think. Yes, cool. Okay, so now we're just going to go out here, overhang this block by 1, and we're basically done. We can also set the outer layer here to white concrete. Cool, and there we go. We have all done the building. It's got the pillars on the inside, so it looks like a real office building, which is cool. And overall, I'm happy with how it turned out. Obviously, I got to do a little bit of work here at the bottom to put in some stores and incorporate a parking lot, do some landscaping, and do some sort of back alley as well here. Whole bunch of work that still has to be done, but I'm happy with that. It definitely sort of fills that area in, and I'm glad that we did just the one building because, again, we're going to need to build a lot and a lot of stuff here. So the as much as we can cut down on adding more buildings is going to be good. So this is really good. I'm glad this turned out decent, and it fills in the space very nicely. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoy it, please don't forget down below, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video.